Hello? Um, sorry, I was about to sneeze. Um, so I'm gonna be playing Fallout New Vegas today. Um, and then we'll see what else there is. I'm just gonna try my best to figure out today a bit, like, what I'm gonna do. Um, let's see. Okay, so what's been happening with me lately? How would I say this? Like, let me get to my in-between. Okay. Oof, I look a little blurry. Um, Basically, my Discord for this channel is almost done. So hopefully that will be done here soon. Um, yep. And I'm also making channel art. So there's gonna be a lot more um artwork done for my entire channel. Um, and then besides that, I'm also working on making um stickers and things, which is kind of going to be interesting. The stickers in question, or like the emotes and like everything is going to be based around flowers. You can tell I like roses. Roses are one of my favorite flowers. So there's going to be like flower stuff. There's going to be, um, so we got flower stuff. Um, the Discord's coming soon. And, uh, what else? More games are going to be coming soon. I'm going to try and be more active. This last few days, I've been very ill with my condition, as some of you might know. But I am feeling a bit better. I'm less tired today. I am going to drink some like strong tea to help wake me up. And then four, um, what else? I'm gonna try doing more collabs. Hopefully that will work out. Um, and then again, there is the tipping link to the Stream Elements if you want to give me a tip. You guys have been generous to me these last few streams. Um, and it's been helping me. I used a lot of that money to help pay for gas, as otherwise I wouldn't have been able to, get anywhere. So thank you so much to everyone who's been so generous lately. Um, Trying to think what else. I think that's mostly it. Um, oh yeah, this is actually kind of a cool idea. I know this is more yapping, but um, this is gonna be kind of weird, but a lot of these, like, I'm gonna do like different like things on the screen, and I'm gonna kind of do stop motion with like clay or something for like flowers. And I think that would be cool, like spinning flowers on the screen for like a donation or something. And then once I get like tiers and stuff and like memberships, when I get like affiliate, I'll start doing like little memberships with like little um like flowers. So you guys will be like having different flowers. So I'm actually really excited if I get affiliate. There's so much I have planned. I also have a live 2D model in the works. I've been trying to design my live 2D model. Um, and it's gonna be kind of like this model. Um, Probably a lot more, um, I guess not 3D, right? Like not like this. That's gonna be a lot cleaner, hopefully. And the hairstyle's probably gonna change, maybe be a bit longer or like a ponytail, because I don't know. I have like a lot of ideas. But let's get into the game here. Let me bring it up. I need to put this over here. I might do a collab at the end of this with Radova. That's the pronunciation, right? Um, if he will let me, um, because I think that a lot of the collabs are a lot easier for me to talk. like about, since there's like a lot more things that I can just say. But let me get some Fallout New Vegas up here. Um, if you guys want to see any other games that like that I could play, just let me know. I'm gonna drink some tea. It's oolong. I love East Asian teas. My mom's kind of the opposite. She likes Turkish teas or anything Arabic. Hopefully the game's not too loud. But yeah, a lot of things coming up for the channel. And I hope like you guys will enjoy it. And as in the server, I'll also have like, once it's done, I'm like almost done. I will continuously add more chats and stuff to the server when people want more chats. But I'm gonna be posting like artwork in there and like stuff that's gonna be coming to the channel. And if you come in and there's an onboarding thing, if you're a streamer, you'll get access to the collab chat and other collab stuff. So I'm actually really excited. It's so dark.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh shit, I'm getting attacked. What should I use? I don't want to use this. He's so fucking loud. Okay, a lot better. Okay, this will work.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Why can't I get the body? Okay, I'll try to get the stinger. Is this doing anything? What is this not doing anything? Okay, I'll try the gun. Or the dog gun.
Uh-oh. Was that all?
Should I use a frag grenade?
This one looks pretty tough.
Looking for a weak spot?
That's all. This one looks pretty tough.
Okay, he's got some of the stuff down. Or...
Fighting over. Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh, no more of that. Try the gun again?
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Okay. Aid. Not AIDS.
This one looks pretty tough. Please take this. I don't want you to die. That's all. Ready, steady, fighting.
Okay. I'm getting a stinger.
This will keep you on your feet.
Healing powder. This leg needs done. Gotta drink some more tea. How's he not dying? Is everyone glitched out? Oh wait, no, he's not. What if I go back to this? Oh yeah, and I think if I click one of the keys. Okay. I'll put this in the 3 key. Since you're streaming on YouTube, I thought I'll see how things are going. Yeah, they're usually doing good. It was like 2 streams ago, 2 or 3. Yeah, it is. But 2 or 3 streamers ago, I got like 68 concurrent viewers, which was pretty cool. And then the stream itself got 319 views. Not a lot of donations that stream, but I did get one. And then before I got $50 and stuff like that. So I'm really excited that this is kind of working out in a way, but I'm also scared that since there's days where it's not working out all the time, right? This pulse thing should work well. Oh, he's gonna try and get me over here. Oh, well, I died. Got some teas. Oh.
This one looks pretty tough.
Why is there so much of them talking? It's so weird. Oh, that didn't work out. Okay. Okay, stim pack, steady. I will need this steady. I'll also take the empty syringe. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this rifle, right? Let's see how this works.
Bad guys dealt with.
Okay.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Hitting his arm. Okay, I don't have any more. Wait, do I have a second? Okay, I do have second ammo. Hopefully this one hits harder. He's kind of like he's like a cute little scorpion. I don't find scorpions cute, but this one's kind of cute. Two. Oh, more. I like his little pinchers. Little pinchy pinchers. Like a little crab. Did you know that bugs are kind of closely related to crustaceans? So think of like crabs like water bugs. Okay, there's no more ammo for that one. I'll try this again. Is this not doing any damage? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take a steady. Oh, there's a steady. Let's see if this works. How is this not working? Okay, well that's not working. Um, we've tried the service rifle. I don't think this will work though. Um, what the hell? This isn't working. I can see you're a magical mountain DLC. I know that isn't the name of it, but it's funnier to call it that. Yeah, the old world blues. Astolfo said that this is like a really good DLC. I wonder if that's the weak spot. I mean, kind of it looks like it.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it. An intruder is here.
Like it's the way he keeps saying intruders in here. It's like kind of annoying, but it's kind of funny. I'll take another steady. I'm not really taking damage, but I do want to like. I don't know, do something that's like maybe. Is it which chem is it? I wonder. Is it medics? That's perception. Does perception help? I don't really remember what perception really does. I'll just take one of these tobaccos.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
How are you, Vincent, though? I know you were in my private server talking a bit.
An intruder is here.
I know we haven't talked a lot. Even Stinky screaming on EU unfriendly times again, I see. Yeah.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
The scorpion is like kind of dumb. Is there like a second ammo? No.
I'm certain of it.
I'm supposed to be using like electronic ammo to like electrocute its ass, but I haven't really done that. I have a laser rifle. Okay, will he die now?
An intruder is here. I'm certain.
America! Fuck yeah! True. He's
That
dead.
guy's tough, right?
Let me save. I think I'm almost done with the DLC. Also, let's see what this control. Okay, I don't really care about that. Ugh. Maybe that was supposed to like tell you like the weak points and whatever. Is there anything left of him?
Are we being watched?
Yes, we are. Energy cell, energy cell. Oh, another layer. Layer, whatever. I could use that. And then I don't really care about these things. Okay. There's these little robots. Hello, creature. Or thing? Thing. Oh, energy cells. Yes. More. Try I was gonna talk about something, but it's hard for me to always like talk when I'm playing a game. He died a horrible death. Oh, there, we got that. I, I always find the aesthetics of Fallout so just immaculate. Like, I don't know. It's the only word I have for it is like the this even though like I was not born during like the 60s and 70s like time where they had that aesthetic, or the 40s and 50s probably more. Um this is just like nostalgic for me. I love old music as well, so a lot of the soundtracks I know personally because I like listening to like old stuff. That was interesting. What is in the oolong that's tasting weird? Skill issue, practice helps some people. Yeah. Uh, I'll use this. Okay. Is there any scrap metal? Okay, there. Gauge. Bottle caps. Okay, this doesn't... I don't care about this. Was that all that was in here? That I literally came in here just for like the little mini ammo. Okay, this looks a lot better. Got... Nope. But I do like sunset sarsaparillas. I talked to Gustavo. He thinks it tastes like root. He thinks it would taste like root beer if it was like a real thing. But I'm like, I don't know. Root beer is its own thing. I wonder if it tastes like a. When I think of sunset, I think of like an an orange. Do you think it would be like an orange flavored like soda? That's like, or like some sort of medicinal orange flavor, kind of like maybe um root beer is. Maybe, I don't know. That doesn't really have anything of use. Pre-war money. Also, I will say, Vincent, I know we've been talking about like drama on my server, but I don't really know. I'm not into like the drama community that much. No, you said Asalfo. I see. I see you're here now. It's a surprise because you always sleep. Root beer is not orange. I know. I'm just saying. Imagine like an orange, but it's like medicinal, kind of like that. I don't know how to explain it. Speak of the devil, yeah. Uh, got the scorpion killed. I should check all these other areas over here as well. Wait, is that going to hurt me? A bit scared. Let me through. I'm gonna turn my little light on. I know you're trying to get out, but it never hurts to ask what people know about. Yeah. Like, I'm somewhat still in the commentary sphere. I like listening to Chud, because, well, to be honest, the commentary sphere is dead. Um, there's hardly anybody who's like... Well, there's hardly any drama to begin with, which I don't really care. But my issue is that half of the streamers I watch just don't stream drama anymore. If you know Larissa or Lyrics basically stopped streaming drama, which I felt like was kind of inevitable. Chet is boring. Chet is not boring all the time. Yeah, I miss Larissa. Like, he became soy now. He's like, in his Reddit server, or like not Reddit, just on Reddit, on his old Reddit, There's people who are like going onto his like stream, or his like, not the Reddit, from his other channel, like the Liam Donovan channel, and they're like, hey, like, who's this lyrics guy? And they're like, a lot of this stuff is kind of like alarming and offensive. And it's like, do these people not know that he came from the commentary sphere and that he's like made some like, I don't know. Wait, let me get my in between, and I'm going to fix my avatar because it's like leaning. It's like, don't you know that there's the issue of like, well, how do I explain it? His audience is now, half of his audience is new in his new channel. They're kind of slow. They're going into the Reddit server. They're kind of like, what the fuck is happening? And why is he kind of like, um, said some weird things and slurs and stuff, which I don't consider the word retard a slur. So, whatever. I've seen legions of people who came and went, yeah. And then, yeah, and then people are kind of bringing up the old lolicon lyrics stuff. So, yeah. He also privated his lyrics account on Twitter. So yeah, that was interesting. He just wants to delete everything of the past like he did with the Lorraine's account. I will like miss him like a lot. I loved his humor. I loved how he covered things. It was like he was my one of my favorite streamers that I would watch that does commentary. So yeah, I'm very like upset. But I mean, he's making a lot more money, I guess, doing the music streams. But from what I understand, you're a retard pass, so yeah, I get it. Yes, there was a much funnier example at Thoughtful Situation, but I joined in making fun of them when they were in commentary. I think he was talking about Joji. Joji, a Filthy Frank. That's what, he was talking about. Oh, bottle cap, pre-war money. Oh, Nuka-Cola. Uh, the hell? Oh wait, I can get this mug and then give it to Muggy. It's just Nicholas Durio now. It's him and Chud. But Chud doesn't really cover, like, drama as much. I'm Alex the Goat used to do commentary. But he is not a good person. I kind of know a little too much about the I'm Alex situation because of freaking, Chud logic. I know Leon, or Liam, um, which is lyrics, covered it extensively, but I never really watched his coverage of it. Putting women in their place. He's just kind of like a... I think he has like BPD. Out of Andrew Tate's book. True. He's becoming a full red pill. Yeah. Are you going to attack me? Okay, don't attack me. Energy cell. I guess they were expecting me to like run up here and then shoot the guy, the scorpion, but that just didn't really work out. Because I could just stay in one place. Okay, I think the caffeine's hitting now. I'm gonna just keep drinking more and more caffeine. I need to like stream a lot today. But I also like, I was supposed to help cook, but I already cut up everything. Did you kill the giant robo scorpion? Yes, you missed that. VC are insane. Yeah, true. I didn't before it was cool, and trust me, I hate very actual content creators with that shit with hot wet soup was scummy as hell. Mm. Rounds, which I'll take. Oh, I could have used this as my to help with the fight against the scorpion. I don't really care.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Oh, this robot gets on my nerves. I guess I have to go to the other side. Wait, is there a way for me to get down this way? Nope. Milk, toast, British guy in that point at things and went, wow, that's bad. Can't believe he died. But I've been watching Chet a lot more recently because, as I said, he's more of my commentary fix. But there's not a lot in commentary. But recently, the Bo Blacks thing again. Bo Blacks is like saying that Nicholas Diorio is a content cop. Um, which there's like no basis around that, no evidence. And like, why are people believing Bo Blacks? It just also Bobax is like kind of putting himself like something I blame devil hating too many people waters down the term in my opinion. Let me move this a bit. I feel like this is oh yeah, I was supposed to make like a thing? How would you explain it? Like a little stand for my phone so that it wouldn't look weird when I don't know. I have some cardboard I could kind of like make something out of. Content cop. I don't think it was content cop. I'm thinking of comment cop, which is a Twitter account. I can't. I'm not getting the milking of Blacks. Oh, you should see what he's been saying. Um, he's also. I was trying to say he's like kind of like from what I understand, he's like talking to the one guy. The it starts with a T. Tacticals, something like that. And I'm like, Tacticals like has been associated himself with a pedophile.
If you want to be sneaky, turn off your Pip-Boy light.
Oh, I forgot I had it on. Because there's this girl. That the one guy Zero is his name. He like messaged, um, like a girl when he was fat, like, to put a 14-year-old girl or something to put like an ice cube in her like area. So yeah. Um, and he was like sexting her. It was a lot and gross. I've kind of seen some of those messages. Um, but yeah, it's like what, and then Bo Black's like, kind of like talking and like replying to these people. I'm like, you really don't want to like align yourself with these people. Like, stop. You're making your case look worse. Bo Blacks, the way you're doing that. 13-year-old girl. Yes, I know the lore there. I wish I didn't. Yeah. So yeah, that's who's Bo Blacks is like replying to and all that stuff. And I mean, that's insane to like do that, to be honest. Like, to be honest, in my opinion, Bo Blacks is like one of the worst individuals for to be like the face of like the trans community or whatever. because he kind of like makes every trans like person look more insane when there's actually like normal trans people in my mind. There's like um Blair White, and there's like a few others. There's I'll have to put it in my server. There's another person I watch who's a trans YouTuber that's pretty interesting to hear their takes on things. But it's like he's not helping Bo Blacks. And then he posts like these unhinged, like he's in like the worst makeup, and it's like, what is going on with you? Like, you're making yourself look like a fool. If you're really, you know, trans or whatever, you need to like put yourself together. Don't do this like I don't know. It's like I really don't believe he's actually trans in my eyes. I think he's just doing it because he has AGP. And I don't know if that's like a hot take or not. But Boblax really does need some like mental help in that aspect. And he admitted it in a message that it's a troll maybe. But he admitted it in a
Are we
message
being watched?
that I think it was towards Don't Keffels was much worse, yeah. Um he said in like a message, I don't know if it was Purple Perry or Purple Pepsi Purple Perry Pepsi or something. Um, he had like an interview, and the Purple Perry, or I'll just call him Pepsi, made like this video and recorded it with Bo Blacks and asked about the AGP, and he's like, I looked it up and it doesn't mean I'm sexually attracted, but then he said, oh yeah, I am sexually attracted to myself when I dress up like a woman. And it's like, that's AGP, like what? I don't know. It's like he's like the face of like one of the most like I don't want to say like too much because I don't know Twitch's rules about things. Like I really do support actual trans individuals, but Boblox in my eyes is like one of the um craziest things. Like he's not. I don't believe he's trans. Just AGP. I think all trans beings have AGP. I think so too. And I hopefully like people are not going to be offended by my take. Again, um, I think there's a lot of normal trans people who just have dysphoria. So, uh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, I have a layer, whatever they're called. Okay, I need to repair this. Save. Uh,
Preposterous. Not an angry
oh, there he
body.
is.
Have them all removed.
Hello?
Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are
Oh,
there,
what's going on
aren't
with the
you?
screen?
Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
I don't want to fight you.
Oh, well, that's good. Were we supposed to fight? I certainly don't feel violent, but, well, these contraptions make it hard to tell.
You aren't exactly what I was
Really?
expecting.
That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I need my brain back?
Do you? You seem fine without
My
it.
favorite characters? Is he a
And does
bad
it even
person?
want to go back with
He
you?
kind of just seems like a silly
Maybe
fool.
you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well,
Was curious about something.
curiosity.
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially
He's a senile
challenged
old man.
way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it.
I love how he says raisins. What? You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I...
Time for me to go. Goodbye. So is he a bad person? Oh, this is where his scrubs.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through
Is this
bits
really
of
my brain?
radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you...
Of course you're responsible
I
to my
most
brain.
certainly am not. I am the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you
Sorry,
help
I'm not
someone.
talking a lot. There's a lot of
Do you
talking
know
from
where
this
those
character.
come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape.
It caused you so much distress. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really get to hold my
After
brain.
the think tank extracted me from your skull, they...
How did he manage that? Onto something else. Do you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely... Look at it from my perspective. Here...
Oh, what about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food, love.
Overrated by... I suppose you're right. That does call certain
Look
assumptions
at the
into
message
question,
is
doesn't
to
it?
scare the think tank to keep them from getting out of the big MT and terrorizing the Mojave. Oh. So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between...
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose... Unfortunately, before we get to that...
You have a problem?
Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Moby... We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt...
They promised to put us back together once I did what they
And
wanted.
you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find
He's
a
a
way
nice guy?
past the
Okay.
radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own...
Pardon me, I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we...
If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go. Which one should I choose, Astolfo? Sorry, I'm stretching. Oh my gosh, my arms are like clipping. Excuse me. Do I have any more tea? Oh, I do have a bit. Excuse me. I love oolong. Okay.
Right! Look out! I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back. Right then, off we go! Klein will be in for a nasty...
Brain added? How? Should I... Okay, might be interesting to, like, say or whatever, but, should I get my meaty parts back? I'm kind of interested if I should. Like, the upgrades are kind of good, but I don't know what they're doing to the body entirely. Mentat's gonna take that. And... Sorry if you guys are kind of bored. Sorry. You must to leave the big empty. Oh yeah, because, it reacts with the body, right? So I'm guessing they are the bad guys. And then after you can switch them out at will. Oh, cool. Bottle cap.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
Yes, it is Christmas. Is that it? Oh wait, there's a sunset sarsaparilla. I'll take that. Reward money, Nuka-Cola, more. Reward money. Bottle caps, reward money. Oops, sunset sarsaparilla. Okay.
They said I was mad.
I was mad.
Angry bone in my body. Had them all removed.
Also, how am I able to think without my brain? I'm kind of confused on that. More sunset sarsaparilla. Bottle caps. I love getting the monies. The bottle caps. So my character's leaning more again. Ugh. Oh my gosh, so many mint hats. I can sell these. Oh, he really was on like drugs or whatever. Whatever it's called.
Running out of floor space for my calculations.
Because you have a Tesla coil
We
in your
haven't
head that
seen
transmits
anybody
light.
in a while.
So then how is
Maybe
it
the
supposed
monsters
to...
have stealth suits too.
So then how does my brain have its own consciousness? And then I'm separate. I'm confused. I'll take a toaster back for the toaster bottle cap. And then I'll take this. This in here. Oh, more toaster. That's just how it be. Interesting. Is Vincent, are you still here? And Smug? Mr. Smuggy? Oh, that's a lot. I just want the... I don't want this. Stay over there. I want you guys over here. A vacuum cleaner. Dirty water. A wrench. Oh, bottle caps. I'm here playing Monster Hunter Worlds. That's good. I haven't played it because I don't have money for it, and plus, I don't think I'm into those kind of games, the Monster Hunter games.
All sorts of imaginary numbers.
It's like, I don't know. I'm not even into Pokemon, really. I used to when I was little, but I got like, I don't even remember. I think I got into Pokemon because my cousin was into it, and I bought Pokemon like White or Black. I don't remember which one. And I liked the game itself, but it's just like I don't really get it. If you're just like catching animals and stuff like that, I don't really know. I have a bit of a bad relationship with Mario and Luigi because they replaced Paper Mario as the Mario RPG series. Interesting. I know, Smug loves the, um, one guy from the series, the Paper Mario series. I kind of want to talk about like the Switch prices because that is a whole mess. The Switch 2. I really don't understand what they were doing. Um, map or not map. I'm thinking of like other. I'm playing so many different games that I'm like, I don't know. Thinking of other keybinds. Data, World Quest. Which one is the... They want the monies, yeah. Pokemon, lame. Shin Megami Tensei came first and was much cooler. I like... Okay, I kind of like the Persona series, right? I know it's not like Shin Megami Tensei, right? Really? Also, let me calibrate right alive. This is me standing or straight up. Don't... SMT is cool too. Pokemon is good. I just... I'm not into turn-based anymore. I'm like a real-time... Like, I think the only turn-based game I love is Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And supposedly, so I can play the second game on Xbox Game Pass, but the thing that I'm like really frustrated about is that um in the sequel of Ni no Kuni 2, they do not have the familiars, and that fucks me up because those were like the best thing. The combat in that game was like about familiars, and it's like I've never seen combat done like that. Um, okay, it is turn-based. It is because it's technically turn-based because you have to um pick out different like attacks and stuff. But yeah. But I love how you can like move around and stuff. But that game is so hard. Did you know that the Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch is actually a remake of the DS game that came out, and that one was actually turn-based? And it didn't have some of the story that the remake does. But I really need to play the remake. It's real time, but it's also mixed with like turn-based stuff. I just like that. Um, I don't know. I just like that combat system. That was my childhood game. I it was like I don't know how to explain it. My baby. I Do you want to know how I learned about Ni no Kuni? My favorite YouTuber at the time was Stampy Longnose, right? The Minecraft YouTuber. Well, he started branching out of what he played, and so he played Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, and I really wanted to play the game, so I asked my dad when I went to visit him because he had a PS3. I was like, "Hey, can I play Ni no Kuni? Can you buy Ni no Kuni for me?" It was like, "Okay." So I was like 9. No, I wasn't even 9. I think I was like 8 years old. Uh, and we went to the GameStop store and it was rated 10 plus. And so the guy was like, "Hey, like, you know this game's like 10 years plus, right?" And he said that to my father, and my father was like, "It's okay, it doesn't matter." And he told me, he went into like, I don't want to say my face, but the guy was like, "You know, this game is not rated for kids like kids your age. It's rated for older." And um I was like, "Okay." And so that's when I got the game. And I was every time I came over to my father's, I would go and freaking like play that game every day all night, which I think that made my dad happy because he didn't want to spend time with me. Like I think he did, but he also didn't want to spend time with me. Um, because he, I don't know if this is like trauma dumping or whatever, right? But oh, support plant. No, there's nothing. But he was a workaholic, and all he cared about really was work and making money. Which is how he became rich. Just like constantly working. Like he loved working, and he would get mad at me for like exploring the restaurant since he owned a restaurant, a franchise. He would just get mad at me for just exploring, you know, and so he would be happy if I was kept busy by something. So that's why I became an iPad kid, because he got me an iPad when it kind of came out. Um, so like that was one thing, and he didn't really want to spend that time with me, or like he wanted to just work. And so, as I said, he was glad that I was kept busy by a game, which is why I felt like that game was like my baby, and why I have so many good memories with that game. I never got to finish it because, um, as I said, I only got to play it when I came over with my to see like my father. Where am I supposed to go? Real quick. Kind of like going in circles. Um, what was I saying? But yeah, it's just like that game had. I have so many good memories. I never got to finish it because, when I came over, you know, I couldn't play it all the time. Like I got bored of it sometimes. Um, so yeah, and the only reason why I was into video games is because my father kept wanting to keep me busy with different things so that he wouldn't have to like um actually like how would you say it uh be a father, I guess you could say. Like yes, I did ask for games and stuff because I loved like I think he got me the Wii when I was little, and he got me the Nintendo DS and the DSi, and then he got deported when the 3DS came out, if I'm correct, around that time. So, yeah. But PlayStation was also part of my childhood with like the PS3 that he had. Oh, and he had a PlayStation 2, and I played this Pac-Man game on there, and I loved it so much. Sorry if I'm like talking about my childhood a lot. I don't know. Maybe it gives some context to why I really love Nino Kuni.
Uh-oh.
Um, okay, is it gonna die? Oh, you know what? I need to study. He is not dying. Study, study, study. Oh. But yeah, that's my childhood with my father, kind of. Hopefully it didn't sound too sad. Are you... Did I scare people off? Hopefully I didn't. Shaking my head. What? I'm opening up. Maybe I shouldn't open up that much. Oh, another one of these. It's interesting, interesting. Oh, more flowers. Okay, I love the flowers because then I can make some healing powder. Um, where does it want me to... Oh,
This will stop the pain.
okay, what's wanting to kill me? How am I over encumbered? The story of Ni no Kuni is not very interesting in my opinion. The first one, I think it was really sad. I think it was just, it made me cry when as a kid. The story about the mother dying. And then in the end, you can't really even save her. Like, she's dead. Like, the moral of the story is, like, when someone's dead, they're dead, and you have to learn to cope or deal with that. Like, yeah, it's a sad ending, but I never got to play it all, but I did look up the ending. I do think that the school that looks like Ghibli, I think that's like my biggest thing is I love the art style.
That's all.
How am I encumbered again? The moral of the story is to never try, is never try. Well, he made friends along the way. He had people to help him, and he learned to become self, to become brave and all this stuff. That's like what he learned to do. I don't think the moral of the story is to never try. I think it's just to always, is that you don't have, even if you lose someone, there's always others there for you. Yes, Drippy is like one of my favorite characters. I really want a plush of him. If, like, that's the only merch I would get. Okay, why am I over encumbered when it's just 195? Or no, that's not it. One, oh, I'm a bit over, yeah. Um, what can I drop? An incinerator? Oh, I broke that. I don't really mind dropping that. Drippy plush in the trash. No. Why do you keep bringing that up? Okay, this is, I don't want to be like, but you brought that up on when I was doing my collab. And I felt so embarrassed. Like, to be honest, I don't know. Just for me, like, I'm comfortable telling you guys things in my server, but sometimes I feel like I don't want that to be talked to other people because I don't want them to think that, like, I don't know, badly about me. I, you know, I don't have anything against you or anything, just saying that kind of just, like, I felt like my heart dropped when that was said. I was like, I don't know how would I explain this? And Lone Courier or Radova said he wanted to talk to me off stream. He was like, hey, is it like, what was Astolfo saying? Like, is he like trolling or whatever, something about that? Like, and I was like, don't worry about it. He just likes to, like, you know, say funny things. But yeah, I don't think your intentions are bad or
This one
anything.
looks pretty tough.
Why am I getting shot at? And I don't think it's like wrong for me to bring up what he said. I think, um, I don't know. I don't even know why that was private. I feel like I was like, if you have an issue with like someone or something or whatever, like, I don't know. Like, he told me, he's like, well, if I ever offend you or something, tell me. I'm like, I'm really hard to offend. Like, you know? Which I'm glad that he's like nice and, you know, to like be like, oh, if I ever hurt you, like tell me. Which, yeah.
Got any more sweet, innocent?
He's a really sweet guy, and
Well,
I think that, as I said, that's just something that if you are to say that, right, like it's a good thing, but at the same time, you don't have to explain it. Okay. There was some recycling, efficient micro whatever's recycling. E. Where's more recycling? Ooh, a stim pack. I can make a stim pack. Okay.
you got some plans for.
I command you to open your fort and receive my seed.
Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it
I
in
don't
there.
mind,
All the
as
way
long as I'm
down
not
in that
collabing. I don't
dark,
mind the
moist
trash
earth.
jokes.
Launching interface.
Process seeds into planter. And then I can talk to her.
I can do that.
Fill empty bottles.
Fighting over.
What the hell? I am going to use the restroom real quick. So I will be back. In between. So yeah, let me get some of the music up for the in between. Interesting. I'm gonna do a Moss calf here. Jazz. I'll look up for jazz or something. The last cappuccino in Rio. Okay, this works. What the hell? Is the music still going? Okay, I'm back. Oh, I will say, everyone's streaming right now, from the Dim group. Um, so yeah, it's interesting. Gotta get myself situated. And then also gotta move this out a bit and redo that. Um, okay. Sorry. Everything's looking good so far on my end of the stream thing.
Hey! I got a super rare Mojave snow globe here. All you gotta do is reach down into my bread slot.
They're such weird little things. Didn't I? Oh wait,
What's the hat?
I found a soundwave file for you. I want to calibrate my new thing. Gabriel's bark. Oh, is it the Robo-Scorpion one? Okay. The quests are complete on that one. And
We
then
haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Old World Blues. The Sync Auto Doctor, retrieve your original spine. Okay.
You require some addition.
Swap body parts. Place your heart back in your chest. Does this even hurt me?
You require some addition.
Also, am I on like pieces of myself? I don't know how to explain it. Swap body parts. Retouch my spine. And
You require some additional services?
what the fuck? Oh, the music finally went on to the next one. That was loud. Sorry about that.
Well, I'll be right
You
here
get
if you
different
change your
perks for the
mind.
real parts versus the second aesthetic parts. And then what do I have to do? Oh yeah. Think tank. Let me save, because I don't know if I'm gonna make a bad decision or not. And then I'm gonna probably be done with Old World Blues. Prepared to finish this once and for all. Uh-oh.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into...
Right now, you and I are going to settle things. You may have noticed pacification field is down. Guess what happens now?
I recommend watching your... Now, your brain. Hand it over.
There's some other things I should discuss.
And what...
Blah blah. You think I am a Lobot? No, for my schoolhouse, the brain of Mobius. Do you think I killed Mobius? I can let you dissect the Mojave. Which one should I choose? Should I choose this one? Or this one? Which one? Here.
Yes, you can.
Dr. Klein, please.
Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probability? Plus, you know, we haven't had a sea.
Okay.
This is the most insane. Besides, there's no way such a thing could.
Good boys and girls take their step.
It's up to you. Okay. So they've been just evil. Okay.
This one looks pretty tough.
I will blast you to 2060.
Half a stim pack. Half a stim pack.
I am so going to attack this target with my
Please
weapons.
take this. I don't want you to die.
I don't even know what my weapons do. Let's gang up on it, guys. Anyone?
And they're all dead.
Fighting over.
Dum 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 dum. Barter. I think I want to go to 65 for this one, and then I do want to get my science up to 85, and then I'll put one into repair as well. Okay, they have like really good stuff. But do I get these two, and then do I get both of these? Oh wait, not this one. Or this one. Did you see Dem was playing Fallout New Vegas yesterday? Also, I don't like the red light in here. It's like really not my style. So they've been just like wanting to lobotomize everyone in that's human, basically. Oh yeah, he was playing yesterday. Saw he was, yeah, he played D&D at the end. I've been kind of antisocial with them, sadly. I think that's the thing with me, is like I'll just stop talking to someone or to people for a bit, and then I'll come back. It's just kind of like something that I think it's kind of like what me and Bilbo kind of have in common.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its
Bilbo has
discoveries
his
safe
times.
until they were needed
Yeah.
to help others, which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical
What the
Garden,
fuck is going on?
so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination
What the
attempt.
fuck?
Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
Bigger and
This
thicker.
persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crate clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree.
Was this
reducing
company
all
like separate
appliances in
from
range to
Vault Tech?
scrap electronics and spare parts.
Dead Money
After
next?
one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village.
This like whole there has to be like a company that had made the dome and everything, right? Besides like scientists. What are they a company themselves?
Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds
The government?
the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires,
Okay, so this is
sensors,
very
and
long.
robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness,
Oh yeah.
nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Interesting. What the hell? Okay. Okay, so we're done with that. So we can leave anytime now? Are there still, like, enemies outside?
Perhaps Sir would care to put Sir's feet up, and I might serenade Sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera.
I don't need... Sadly, I don't need the sneak. Well, these need to be combined, but I don't think I need the sneak suit anymore. I think I'll just try wearing...
Okay, I'll go away.
The recon armor. Apparel. Oh, I can't even use that. Well, whatever. Where the hell is the... I guess I'll just go out naked, go back to the bunker of the one place. Oh yeah, let me also do the recycling. More recycling. I learned that, I kind of like tuned in for a little bit of Dem's thing, his stream, and it looks like he's a little farther back than I am. I don't even think he started Old World Blues. He played the game so many times. Let's see. Okay. I don't need the sneak thing anymore. I just want to get to... Well, let me save first of all. Because we know this game crashes, as I say all the time. Yeah. There's a teleporter you said outside? Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you say it's on top? Okay. The transpondler. Okay, transpondler. Is that like an item? I don't even think I explored everything, but I could be wrong. Ooh, sorry. Felt a weird, like, sinking feeling on my heart for a second. It's in weapons? Okay. Oh, I'm powerful now. That's cool though. That was a good DLC, I think. I do think I had issues with it, with like the amount of enemies and they kept respawning, but I think that's okay. You said the old world money, which should I play that? Should I play that now? The DLC? Is that my quest log? These would be the DLCs. Which one is it? Ugh. Respawn way too much. It's a common complaint. Yeah, it's a little insane. Yeah, these should be the DLCs. I haven't even done the main quests much. Oh, I do need to go to Sierra Madre Grand Opening. Okay, I'll do that soon, but I need to go to the bunker first. Followers outpost. Where the hell is it? It should be the... Oh, here it is. Brother of Steel Safe House. Oh, it crashed. Well, you're almost done with the main quest. Oh, yeah. Should I... So should I do Dead Money first before I finish the game?